Good morning, my dears. Welcome. It's Kelly. It's day 2 of my 30-day video blogging challenge. And I thought that today we would talk about the differences between bhujangasana, Cobra pose, and urdhva mukha svanasana, upward facing dog. No matter how many times I teach these two postures and really hone in on the alignment, I see some things that I wouldn't say are worrisome, but there are some things that it would be nice for students to think about. So I thought that today we would look at the subtle anatomy of these two postures. So thanks so much for joining me. Let's begin with Cobra, bhujangasana. We'll begin with the variation called Sphinx, where our elbows are right below the shoulders, forearms are parallel to the sides of your mat, index fingers are parallel to the long side of the mat. Engage your legs, press the tops of the feet into the floor. You'll feel a little lift through your inner thighs. Good. Now relax through the shoulders. Feel your belly connect to the earth. Feel your pelvis connect to the earth. Now pull your hands toward the belly and the belly toward the hands. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Lift through the heart. Melt the back of your heart. Now you're going to feel a little lift through the low back. A little bit of something. Let's shift our weight back into the elbows and just wiggle from side to side. Now that movement, that pulling the hands toward the belly and the belly toward the hands, is key to bhujangasana. We'll bring the hands maybe one hand length back toward the body. Elbows are glued to our sides. Let's press the tops of the feet into the floor. You might begin down here. So we'll press the tops of the feet into the floor, soften the face, feel your belly connect to the earth, feel your pelvis connect with the earth. Now pull the belly toward the hands toward the belly. Pull yourself up, maybe halfway. Legs are engaged, tops of the feet are pressing into the earth. Soften the face, soften the shoulders, down the back. Your armpits are drawing up toward the corners of your smile. Now from here, let's lift the hands up off the floor. Good, so we know we're lifting and not pushing. Release the hands to the earth. Release the face. Good, let's go a little bit deeper. We'll bring the hands back maybe right underneath the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Press the belly into the floor, the pelvis. Pull the hands toward the belly toward the hands. Ease up. Pull up. My pelvis is still touching the earth. My feet are still touching the earth. Soften and shine. Release. Now, urdhva mukha svanasana is a completely different posture. And there's no such thing as a hybrid between these two. They're working two different, we come into them two different ways, we work them two different ways. In urdhva mukha svanasana, we're pushing ourselves up off the floor. Our knees are lifted, our thighs are lifted, but the tops of the feet are still on the floor. A fun way to come into this posture is to begin in table. Again, my hands are about just a little bit wider than shoulder width distance apart. Index fingers are parallel to the long side of the mat. Let's let the belly drop down. My shoulders are right over top of the wrists. Good, now from here, just curl your toes under and lift the knees up off the floor. Lift the thighs up off the floor. Press the hands in, lift the heart. It's almost like we're in a race, and the heart, you want to beat the person next to you. Your heart is coming through the finish line. We're pressing down, pushing up. Now come onto the tops of the feet. Legs are engaged as you push the tops of the feet into the floor. Let's lower down. Another fun way to come in is from plank. So we're still in that same movement where we're pressing out through the heels, come onto the tops of the feet, press down into the hands, lift through the heart, press up, and maybe press back to downward facing dog.
Now it's your turn. If you have a little video, shoot yourself doing these two postures and post them as a comment in the YouTube comment section. Thanks.